Alright, what is going on YouTube 26? How y'all doing today? And welcome back to another video. So you can see, we're doing something a little different today, something we haven't done in a minute. I'm actually playing the game while recording. Hello. And so yeah, I figured I just wanted to do this again. But today, I just want to talk about Splatfest, because I haven't played a Splatfest, I think, since I haven't played since they started doing the Ninja Turtles. So the first Ninja Turtles, the one before that was the last one I played. And it's just because I have no reason to play them anymore. Like, I don't need sea snails. I don't really need to play Turf War. And so it's just like, alright, I mean, I can either play Turf, or I can do something that's more worth my time. And most of the time I'm going to opt for something that's more worth my time. Please die. Okay, there's someone jumping here. Hello. Not falling for that one. And so, especially with the Splatfest we have coming up this weekend, which is obviously the Inklings versus Octolings, I thought it would be a good time to sort of discuss what I would like to see them do with Splatfest, if not like all the time in the future, at least like for this one. Because in Splatoon, Splatoon has a great single player, as they highlighted with the Octo expansion, and I think we all sort of realized that this is half, if not completely, a marketing ploy for the Octo expansion. Be like, oh hey, look at how cool Octolings are. You should buy this thing that we made so you can play as Octolings. But with that being said, and where I was going with this point originally, like, the multiplayer of this game is great, and the single player of this game is great, but they never really interact. Like, and I guess this is probably true for most games, but it's just, it would be Nintendo is so good at storytelling, and they're so good at world building, that they could do a fantastic job if they just sort of tried to put these two together and sort of have them interact a little bit. Because in where I'm sort of going is the only time we even sort of get a glimpse at this is with the Splatfests, because they've sort of told us that like the results of the Splatfest come into law and they're like official, and we see like that they actually like affect the lives of the characters that are in this game. And so with this sort of being like, we're deciding which race is better effectively, like, they could really build on this and like turn it like, oh hey, now we're starting like the second Great War. And I just think that would be like really like quite the thing to happen. And of course it probably won't, but they just have such an opportunity to do more with sort of the world that they've built. And with how well, like, the Octo expansion, or presumably is done, I honestly have no idea, but I see enough Octolings that I assume that it's doing pretty well. Like, people clearly want and care about, like, the world that they are building in this game. And I'd just love to see them do more with it, you know? But I think what also could determine this is sort of what they have in mind for the future of this series, because the last time we really sort of saw these things, like the single player and the multiplayer interact, was the last Splatfest we got in Splatoon 1, where it sort of fed the single player for Splatoon 2. What the hell? And do I think that, like, obviously that was at the end of their supporting of Splatoon 2, and so it was sort of like, hey, here's this final thing, and then it came back to sort of be like a momentous thing for the next game. Could we see something like that again? And if they do, does that mean that we're getting close to the end of Splatoon 2's life cycle? I don't mean them supporting it, because we all know that that's sort of, like, they've sort of told us, like, hey, we're not going to be doing this for too much longer, although they have told us that, you know, they will. They're not just going to, like, ditch this game tomorrow. They are going to give us a little more time with it. But could we be seeing Splatoon 3 in a year? like, are they going to go for a 2-year life cycle with these games? And I mean, the game is doing so well, and it has done so well that I think Splatoon 3 is an inevitability. I don't see a world in which Nintendo never produces another Splatoon game, but who knows? We might be getting it sooner than I think a lot of us think we will. So who knows? But yeah, either way, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We just got to 2,500. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, obviously, please remember earthquake that like button. Check out my other social media down below. Anything else? I'll be going live on Twitch later tonight with some seafood sorbet fun things and other, I don't know what we're doing tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!